I'm going to be going over how you can turn $10 into a Hyperion in under 24 hours of gameplay, all through legit methods, and I'll be walking you step by step on what you want to do to actually complete this. Please consider subscribing. There is a tournament happening for 100 USD. It'll be happening Saturday. I'll give more information as time in description. If you're interested in competing for 100 USD, join the Discord link in the description, and I'll see you there. Without further ado, see you in the video. So on Hypixel Skyblock, there's a few ways to get gems, right? Or there's a few things you can buy. You can buy ranks, you can buy gems. With gems, there's two things you can buy. Both of them are from Elizabeth. Now, you can either buy cookies or fire sales. Moral of the story, never buy cookies. If you spend $10, which is around 1,400 gems, 4 cookies, which is worth about 12 million coins. Or you can use that to buy 2 fire sale skins, which can go, if you sell them the first week, can go from anywhere from 20 to 50 million coins, and I'll be showing you how you actually sell at the right time. Now, I'd recommend, if you're actually trying to do this, try to stay away from doing or buying animated skins, because you'll only be able to get one of them. If you buy, for example, I could buy you 2 Ice Phoenix skins for the cost of 1 Frozen Blaze skin. Now, for every single fire sale skin, they have a peak at which the price will, peak, right? It's happened a bunch of times before. I can give examples, but basically speaking, almost every single fire sale skin in the first 3 hours of being up will peak around 40 to 60 million coins, and then it'll drop back down to about 20 or 25 million coins. Ice Phoenix peaked at 58 million coins, now it's 22 or 28 or something like that. The Snow Tiger peaked at 38. The Frozen Blaze peaked at, I believe, 38 as well. Point is, if you sell at the right time, you can get 40 million coins-ish per on each item. So let's pretend you do that at the right time. You now have 80 million coins to start off with, and 24 hours to turn that 80 million coins into our Hyperion, which is about a bill right now. That means you're going to have to pull absolute ass and make 35 million coins plus per hour that you're actually online. Now, this is not that hard to do as long as you don't do the traditional things. Because, for example, grinding is not going to work for this method. There's no method that you can do starting a new account that can make you 35 million coins without flipping. There is none. Maybe gemstone grinding, but you need Heart of the Mountain 6, you need blah 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 blah, and you don't have that. This is 24 hours of gameplay we're talking, not just 24 hours. If you use your money smartly, you can just spend 10 minutes, buy a bunch of stuff that will go up in price, and then put them on AH and log off. All these are methods that I've gone over in the past, and I'll have video links in the description where I'll go a lot more in depth. First one is going to be investing for limited time. This one is the best for anyone who just has a normal school day. For example, let's just pretend that you're an average, I don't know, Chad who goes to the gym every single day and goes to school most days, and you're usually not able to play Minecraft maybe like once a week. This method would be absolutely perfect for you. Reason being is you'll need to get on once every 5-ish days. This is going to be an event investing. So you have about 80 million coins. These are the two things you can do. You can invest in the mayors or you can invest in the events. Mayors are a little bit more unpredictable. Can plan for the events that are happening in the calendar and events time year, right? If we look at it, we can see that there's a bunch of events. You have Season 0, you have cake celebrations, you have Traveling Zoo, you have Spooky Fest, right? Two biggest ones I'm going to be going over, Spooky Fest and Traveling Zoo. Spooky Fest, you buy items, they go up in price if they are actually useful and needed outside the event. Good examples of this, we have vampires and books, we have phantom rods, we have the freaking werewolf skins and other stuff you get from Spooky, such as the soul fragments. We also have something such as the deep sea orbs and cupcakes. I just listed like 5 options you can potentially invest in and make profit. So basically you buy them when they're cheap, so probably during or maybe an hour after the event. And then you wait like 3 or 4 days and then you just gradually sell them, and then they make price because you can no longer obtain them until the next event is happening. It takes you maybe 30 minutes in total to buy the items and then sell them, and you have potential to make a lot of money. Now, I understand that not everyone wants to do that, so here's some other options that I've gone over in previous videos. First one, we have pet flipping. Pet flipping is a really great way to do this. It's very similar to what I said, except it's pet upgrading. I'm not going to show an example right now because there's no point. The whole point is you buy a pet, for example, an epic blue whale, and you go to cat, you level it up into a legendary, and then you sell that legendary for profit. It's pretty simple to do. You can check like the Skyblock wiki to see how much it'll cost for each item. You can check a bunch of stuff and figure out which flips work the best. Generally speaking, I'm just going to give you a list of ones that work. Generally. Elephant, whale, wither skeleton, sheep, wolf. I just gave you 5 pets that usually work, but the pets I just listed are good pet options if you want to go and try that out. Once again, there's a more detailed video on how to do this top right. Now let's say that for whatever reason you're going on vacation. You're not going to be able to play for like 12 plus days. I recommend you, once again, invest in items that you think will go up in price. If you want to invest in an item, here's what you should have as your checklist. Any limited time item that's never coming back, that gives an actual stat boost and gets consumed upon use. Last one is not necessary, but limited time item and actually has a use. Good examples of this. There's really two ones that stand out to me. We have Art of War and we have Farming for Dummies. Art of War right now is going for 25 million coins. I'm actually going to buy like, I don't know, 3 of them right now. Because I do believe these are going to go up in price and I want to continue to add to my collection. Even though I've already got, you know, quite a lot of Art of War. Other examples, you got Farming for Dummies, you have Pet Skins. Pet Skins are limited time use and consumed upon use, but they don't have a cosmetic value. Things not invested in my personal opinion. We've got great Spook Armor, great Armor of the Sun, Staff of the Rising Sun, you know, that shit. Other things you can invest in if you want safe returns, quite simply, invest in cookies or invest in God Pots. Both those will give you probably returns, because this is gameplay we're talking, okay? This is not just 24 hours, this is gameplay. It is definitely not impossible to do, but you have to use stuff like the Forge, you have to use stuff like spending all, basically speaking. Every time you're on, spend all your money and put it all into items and then put it back up on age. If you're playing normal, that might not be the best idea, but if you're trying to make the most amount of money in the least amount of time, like gameplay wise, that's the best way to do it. If you, for example, if you have something that will give you, I don't know, 50% return on all investments, right? If you put 10 million coins in, you're going to get 5 mil. If you put 100 million coins in, you're going to get 50 mil. If you put 100 million coins in every single day, that continuously compounds and makes it so you're very, very rich. Please, please, please do research before what you want to flip. I'm trying to help you here by giving you good information and good advice to do. If you don't want to do some of the long-term flips, another option for flip you can do is crafting books. This one's incredibly good. It's also very simple. You take a bunch of tier 1 books, you craft them into tier 4, tier 5s, and you sell them for profit. Legion, let's say you buy them at 1.4. I know that's pretty optimistic, but let's just pretend you buy them at 1.4, 1.5. That costs around 23.8 million coins if you were to buy them. Then we go to the Epic, and we see that this is going for 25 million coins, meaning you could make a 2 million coin flip right there. So basically, I gave you a list of the best flips that I personally use a lot. So, do them if you want to. That is how I would personally turn $10 into Hyperion in under 24 hours, and I'm not going to do it because I don't want to. So people are saying, oh my god, then why don't you do it if it's so easy? Because I don't want to. If I wanted to, I would, but I got better stuff planned than spending 25 hours of my life grinding in a block game for a sword. So, you know, I ain't gonna do that. Either way, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.